Medvedev is part of the alliance with Putin and Dugin of the Eurasian movement in Russia. And although some people say they are Russian nationalists or chauvinists, they're not. They believe in the Eurasian imperium, the idea that there should be one big power block across from Russia to go away to Vladivostok.
Right.
So they are very interested in the Balkans and Eastern Europe, and also Germany, which they believe is a geopolitical power, which they must ally with. United Germany, allied with the United Russia, would be a big strong power in Europe. And then they say that France and Italy must come on board as big intellectual, cultural powers, and this will forge the Eurasian imperium. These are the big power blocks, they say. Russia, Germany, Italy and France as big intellectual power blocks of the new right, influences in the government. So this is their plan. So they have an organized plan. This is one of the.
What about this? You said Medvedev and Putin are helping to organize an order of the Knights Templar.
No,
or something?
Medvedev is organizing the Knights Templar in Russia. He's friends with the Ukrainian Knights Templar, where they are the top level involved in government and also in gas production, Gazprom and so on and so on. And these are close friends in the Balkans, with our allies in the Balkans, in aristocratic and cultural circles in Balkans, in Romania, Bulgaria, in Serbia, mayors of cities and so on and so forth, are all involved in the same ideas and interests. So this is one of the projects we're trying to link up, is on a business level, and to link the business on with these levels with a metapolitical alliance, so we can cover two things at once. And this is also the connection with the Middle East, the Greater Syria area, where a political project can link with the business project together as part of the Eurasian imperium. So this is the aim of Russia, basically, of the Eurasian movement in Russia, Dugin and so on and so forth. This is what they want to do.
Respond.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that we must never ever forget Great Britain, because if we wish to sell an idea to masses in the Western world, we need Great Britain, because London once used to be the Mecca, the capital city of youth culture. It shows that if we create something here, you can sell it worldwide, and that's why I mean this is fashion, this is culture, this is everything has to be created anew, and that's why we must not underestimate the importance of Great Britain.
And also because it's the English language as well.
Exactly.
Things we promoted has to go through some language. In French, I don't think we can
International language in the same way English can be.
Yeah, English is
become global.
We can say at the moment that English is the lingua franca at the moment.
Yeah.
So
we have to use it.
Yes.
Also,
Did you know my favorite? You know I have this thing about Esperanto.
Yeah. Oh yes, maybe it's Esperanto. How about Sanskrit?
Proto-Indo-European.
I know the ideas of the creativity movement. The idea of some branches of them is Esperanto. Ben Klassen started off with the idea of Latin, but there were various groups which still exist, some in Australia and so on, who say Esperanto could be used.
Really? I never heard that.
Yeah, because they think Latin is a dead language, too hard to learn. Esperanto is easy.
Esperanto is beautiful.
This is what some creativities believe. They don't want to use English though, because they think that will push off thousands of people who are Spanish speakers, or
Esperanto has more speakers than Icelandic.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I would actually prefer Quenya. Quenya, the Elven language created by J.R.R. Tolkien. That would be something. Maybe we could make it a little bit simpler, but it sounds lovely. So Icelandic, yeah, that's a good idea.
Icelandic, yeah, you could take any language basically, make it.
Ancient language like Welsh maybe, or
Although Latin is still a kind of a root language. It's a classical language.
It would be easier. I mean, everybody who speaks like Italian, French, Portuguese, but also the English speakers, because there's so many Latin words in English. Yeah. So it would be very easy for people like.
Yeah, we need. I think Jean Thiria, who was the founder of part of the Eurasian movement early in the 70s. Yeah. He thought that the language of the unified Europe of 400 million men, which he wrote this book.
Yeah.
He thought the language must either be English or Spanish. And one of these would take over and eventually become the unified language.
Do you know what the word in Esperanto for "and" is?
No.
And it's taken from Greek.
Okay.
Kai.
Kai. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, that Kai.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Ostomy. This is a Piccadilly line service to Heathrow terminals 1, 2, 3 and 5.